Hey everybody, so I thought I'd do a quick review of the recipes that I've tried this week. I know that I've shared the recipes and I've posted pictures of them. I think all of them. Maybe, I can't remember if I did one for the Marsala chicken now, but anyways, I thought I'd do a quick review. I know I do small ones when I'm doing my daily vlogs anyways for my menu, but I thought I'd go into a little bit more detail. So the first night this week on Sunday, we had Saturday's my eat out day, or like this past week on Sunday, Saturday we went to Mel Chaos Life's son's first birthday party. So no, that was Sunday, not Saturday. Anyhow, we went to his birthday party, and I knew that I'd be not eating on eating on program because, you know, you can eat anything, but I was going with the mindset of I don't care how much I eat, and I kind of had it planned a little bit ahead of time, and I did really well there. They had pulled pork, which Mel's mom made, and it was really good. I just didn't eat a bun with it, so I was doing things like that to still eat as healthy as I can given the options they had, and everything was really good. I had a little bit of potato salad, and I think that was it. I don't know, Sunday was a long time ago. But I think that was just about it. But anyways, I was trying to make healthier choices, and when we got home that night, I still wasn't hungry until like later in the night. So on Sunday we did, now I'm trying to remember anyways, I'm just going to do the menu. I don't remember what day was what, but one of the recipes we did this week, I got from Rocky Baragon, something like that. I'll link her down below in the pants bar, I guess is what some people call it. I'll link it down there so that you guys can see her page. If you don't already know her, she cooks a lot of really good low-fat, organic, or mostly organic, it looks like to me so far, meals, and they're really, really good. And she had a chicken Marsala recipe where she used spaghetti squash with it instead of actual spaghetti noodles. And years ago when I was on Atkins, everybody swore by this spaghetti squash stuff, and I didn't know what it was, and I wasn't willing to venture outside. I just figured I'd not eat spaghetti anymore. So when she posted a recipe, or when I saw a recipe for it, I think she's had it posted for a while. When I saw the recipe, I was like, oh, I'm going to try that. I love Italian food, and I mean, chicken Marsala just sounds good. Well, and then the spaghetti squash, she had another recipe on there on how you prepare it and fix it. And I was like, oh, that's easy, and it looks cool. And hers looks so good. Mine, when I guess you could say grated, when I pulled it with the fork, when I pulled the squash and it turns into these little spaghetti noodle things, it actually to me looks more like top ramen, like that kind of curly stuff. I'm sorry, I got distracted. I just saw a text message come through. This is why I don't rush things. Another one. Why I don't rush things during nap time, because I never get to do anything for me personally at nap time. I sit on my Facebook, that's about it. And I catch up with my subscriptions usually too. Anyhow, sorry. I got ADD, so sometimes I do this. But anyways, I thought it was really good. I couldn't wait to try it. Well, I started the chicken, and it was amazing smelling. And then I got to the wine, and I'm not a wine drinker at all. I cannot stand wine. I can't stand champagne. I'm just not a big drinker in general, and never into wines or anything like that. So I opened up the bottles. The smell got to me, and I was just like, ew, gross. Well, then, I kept telling myself in my head, oh, lots of people cook with wine. It's really, really good to cook with wine. And, the flavors come through, and you can't taste the alcohol, and blah, 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 blah. And so I threw my spaghetti squash in before I even started the chicken, and, everything looked real good, and it smelled real good. I seasoned it up how she said, and I put a little extra garlic and stuff on it too, and I was like, yeah, this can be good. Well, then, even after the wine burned off or baked off or whatever you call it, I just wasn't a fan of that recipe. I think if you're a wine drinker, you would probably enjoy it, or if you're just used to the taste of wine and cooking, maybe even that was it. But I didn't care for it too much. Now, the only difference that I know for a fact, and well, I don't even know this for a fact, I'm guessing maybe that was the problem. In her recipe, it says cooking sherry, SHERRY. Well, I couldn't find cooking sherry anyway, so I called my mom on the phone in the middle of the grocery store. I'm like, look, I'm making this recipe tonight. I can't find cooking sherry. is it just sherry wine? And my mom said, yeah. So I picked up sherry wine. So maybe that was the difference. I don't know. Maybe somebody can let me know if there is a difference. But the wine was just not good. The chicken, I didn't like it. Two of my kids liked it. One of them took a bite and said, I don't want it. And my husband didn't like it, but he still ate it anyways. After that meal, I had him take me up to one of the local restaurants up the street, and I got me a salad because I was done. Another recipe that we tried, I've actually got just one recipe. Mel Chaos Life, she made a shepherd's pie, and it looked really good, and so I tried it. And the first night, it was okay, but nothing to brag home about or anything. To me, it needed some sauce. Like, instead of using, like, beef broth, maybe, and this could be the southern in me, I don't know, maybe instead of beef broth, use, like, some barbecue sauce or something. I mean, that's the kind of flavor it needed to me. But I will say, the next day I had, I'm not going to just throw away leftovers because I didn't like them 100%. It was good, but not what I was expecting it. I needed or wanted some more flavor to it, I guess. But the next day we had it for lunch, and it was delicious. So I don't know if it's just one of those things, kind of like spaghetti, you fix it, and it's really good the first day, but then the second day, you just can't beat second day spaghetti. Same thing with pizza, pizza's okay the first day you get it, but then the next day is usually when it's, like, really good. So, I'm not sure if it was just the first day it wasn't what I was expecting, or if it's just one of those things that's better the second day. But I had it for lunch, like, the next 2 days, and then I had it for dinner another night because I had this pernil, which is a Puerto Rican pulled pork kind of thing, and I've had the recipe, and I had it down on the schedule, and I've got the asparagus to go with it, and the pork shoulder's still sitting in my fridge. I just haven't gotten it done. So that was another thing that we tried this week, was the shepherd's pie. That's really it. I had a couple other recipes, but we had so much leftovers that, I fixed those instead. And then last night, I haven't uploaded this one yet, but you'll probably see it actually before this one. I'll probably upload it first, because I just remembered I forgot to upload last night. But we did fast food last night. This is my first time getting fast food since I started Weight Watchers on the 5th of March. So we are a family that used to get fast food easily 6 nights a week, and on the weekend, it would be lunch as well. So, I mean, for me and for my family, that is amazing. It's awesome. And, I had like 24 points last night, plus some weekly points left over at this point. I had planned in my little tracker to do hibachi chicken from a Japanese place that my husband works near. And I was being really good. I keyed it into the points tracker, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to count it. And I was like, okay, it's high, but, I'm having a low point lunch and low point breakfast, so I'm good to go. And he ended up not even seeing the text message until after he was already, like, 5 minutes from the house when he was at my son's school. So he was way past the Japanese restaurant at that point. So, and I won't do it today because I got weigh-in tomorrow morning, and I know that, rice, I know that stuff gets heavy and it weighs you down, and Lord knows I don't need any extra help doing that, because given last week I was doing it enough. But anyhow, this turned into a regular blog, not just a food review blog of the recipes I tried this week. So anyhow, the recipes were really good, and we did do fast food last night. I used a little bit of my weekly points on that also, and I think I'm down to like 3 weekly points left over now. I'm checking my little journal here real quick so I can see what else I wanted to talk about since I started rambling, and I guess I didn't realize we only tried the 2 recipes this week. I had a few more that I wanted to try, but like I said, we had leftovers, so no need to do that. But okay, well, looking at my little journal, I just have notes to review the recipes and the new products I've tried, and I've already done that. So I guess I'll just kind of say, I'm sorry I haven't blogged. I guess I've blogged about as much as normal, but I just haven't been feeling as chatty this week, and I don't know if it has to do with losing the 0.2 of a pound, or 0.20, or whatever, 20th, however you say it, 0.20 on the scale last week. The time change catching up. I'm tired. I've been exercising more, so when I'm exercising, I'm feeling really, energized and stuff, but when it comes to socializing, I'm just kind of like, I'm here. And last night was the first night I actually got a good night's sleep all week with the time change, so I I just haven't been as chatty, I guess. I don't know. And I haven't recorded. I've been doing my exercises, but I haven't been recording them like I was last week. And I'd really like to do like Melody does. Melody is Glory, I think it's 0223. I'll link her too. But I'd really like to do blogs like she's doing. Like she's on like week 2, day 3. I mean, she's doing it like every day, and she's kicking some butt. Those of us that are on this Get Moving Challenge that Socks Heather's doing, I'll link her too. I'm going to link everybody I talk about. That way, if you're not friends with them, you can become friends with them, and you'll know who I'm talking about in my videos. But, you know, we're all thinking we're kicking butt, and then here comes Melody running around the corner, and the girl's going off, man. She's got us beat. She's doing good. But it's fun doing the challenge, but at the same time, this morning I was like, oh, I haven't been recording, and I haven't been really even exercising the way that I wanted to. Like, I even had, I'll show you what I do. Each week when I'm looking at everybody's thing, I've got this, and I know you can't see it, it gets all whited out, but I've got this little board. It's got some magnetic tabs on it. I mean, it's not a board, it's a notepad. And I got it at, like, one of the Dollar Trees or something, Dollar General, something like that. And I leave it up by my refrigerator. And then what I do is I plan out my meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh, you can kind of see it there. I plan out my meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinners, and then I put the points of each thing. And then my lunches, I try to do like what we have tonight for dinner. I'll try for lunch, leftovers for lunch tomorrow. And then I have in here written, like this says Biggest Loser and Walk. And in the morning, I do the dancing with the kids. So it's 30 minutes, and we turn on the CDs and we just dance and boogie, and you know, it's their movement and music time. It's on my schedule. We do it every day, and so I count that as part of my exercise. But I also wanted to do like Biggest Loser, Zumba, Biggest Loser, Zumba, and Biggest Loser. Well, today was the first day that I picked out Biggest Loser. Zumba, it goes on a different game system, and that's the reason I didn't do Biggest Loser all week, is because I kept forgetting to ask my kids, how do I get this stupid Wii on? I just couldn't figure it out. And then, I mean, even on the weekends, I wanted Subway that day. I ended up doing the leftovers instead that day, but like I'll put what I want so that when I go into my tracker each morning, I'll start with dinner because that's usually the one where I have the most points, and then I go to my lunch because that's something that was already in there from yesterday. I could just transfer it over. And then, you know, I planned out my mornings: veggie scramble on tortilla, ham and cheese tortilla, veggie scramble with toast. I haven't done that. I haven't felt like eating. I'm not a big breakfast person unless it's my Sunday brunch. If I'm eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I don't want anything big for breakfast. So that's why I've started doing the cereal, or another reason why I've started doing the cereal. But anyways, I've planned this out every week, and usually like this week when I'm watching everybody else's food reviews or their daily food vlogs, I get my ideas for what I want to do next week. So like this is next week's schedule already. I've got my menus planned out already. Planning on doing a crock pot rotisserie chicken on Sunday, a veggie lasagna that I saw. I can't remember their names. I'll link them. I'll link the recipes down below. They're new subscribers, and I know it's a husband and wife pair, and I think her name is Ryan, or Ryan maybe. And I can't remember his name, Richard or something. Anyways, his username is like ASXL or something like that. But I'll link them because they did a veggie lasagna that they linked from somebody else that they did, which I don't know who he is either. So, and then I'm going to try Mel's goulash, and then I'm going to try another one that I saw just, you know, on YouTube somewhere, corn dog casserole, and then Thursdays baked chicken. Fridays are my salads days. We used to order pizza. Well, Fridays for daycare has always been make your own pizza day. And then for dinner, we usually order pizza. So the make your own pizza isn't bad because I usually use like little bagels or English muffins or little rolls cut in half, things like that. So I wasn't never worried about having too much fat that day. But now that I've started doing this and my weigh-ins are on Saturday morning, even if it's 1 or 2 slices, and even if I have the points, I know it's going to make me bloat. I know it's extra sodium, you know, so why do it? So now I've turned, and, you know, like my family will probably order pizza tonight because I'm not cooking. If they don't want a salad, they're not eating, or they can fix something themselves, or, get online and order their own pizza, because I'm not doing it. Oh, we only got one place that delivers here, so, and Lord knows I'm the only one that drives anywhere, so that'd be the only way they're going to get pizza. But my Fridays are now my salad days, so tonight I'm going to do a chef salad, ham and cheese and egg, and a couple other things that I'm going to throw in there, green peppers and stuff, or I don't think I have any green pepper, but anyway, some red or yellow peppers probably. But so that's what I do to help myself keep track of things and to stay on routine. And for lunches for my daycare, I have to fill out another, let me get that. It's a state paperwork for the USDA food program. And, I'm not going to get too close because you can't see anything. But, you have to put all your meals and snacks on here. And, that's easy enough to do. And now I'm making enough at night to where I purposely have enough left over so that even my kids at daycare are eating the Weight Watcher meals. So I'm not, not necessarily measuring it out for them, definitely not counting points or anything like that, but the meals are healthier. Before they were healthy because they had all the five food ingredients, or the 5 food categories, I guess I should say, that they need for a meal. But I'm hoping that they're going to be healthier now too, as far as their lunches go, and breakfast, because instead of eating regular tortillas, now we're going to be eating these wheat tortillas, which I don't typically just have a wheat tort or any kind of food just sitting on my computer desk, but I just did a food blog for the new food reviews that I've done this week, so that's why they're sitting here next to me. But anyhow, I've done really great this week on keeping up my water intake. I actually had to back off a little bit on it, and it was because I was up all night going to the bathroom. And I was drinking 6 20-ounce bottles of water every day, or almost 20 ounce, 19.6, or is it 16.9? 16.9. So either way, close enough to 20 ounces 6 times a day, and I was up every hour and a half hour, and that wasn't helping my sleep at all, so I backed down. Now I try to get 4 in. If I know that I don't have to get up early the next morning, or as early, if I know I don't have to get up at 5 o'clock, then, I'll go ahead and have that 6 bottle of water. But other than that, I'm trying to avoid it after 8 o'clock because it's killing me getting up all night. But anyhow, that's about it. I'm going to be doing a vlog. I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. It'll be my weekly weigh-in, but then also Socks Heather is doing this blog, and I didn't write down the name of it, but it's basically... I take my camera out into my city, which I live in a small city with nothing here, really, so I'm going to do the surrounding cities. But, you do things like a food that represents your city, something fun to do in your area. It's kind of like a scavenger hunt, I think she called it. And so I think that'll be a lot of fun to do, and I'm looking forward to it. But I'm going to get off here. Yeah, I guess I'm definitely getting off. Bye!